You are listening to the Obstructed View Red Sox podcast, presented by Beyond the Monster.
Your first initial thoughts of Polar Park and being here in Worcester?
Yeah, it's a beautiful place to play. I was just talking to him. It's a great place to hit. A lot better than Norfolk. A lot more friendly for hitters, and it's been pretty awesome so far.
Speaking of friendly, you had your parents. I think your wife is here. Your whole family. What's it like having them here in Worcester with you? Is that a normal thing for you on road trips?
Yeah, no, they're about to start my brother's summer ball journey. It's pretty time consuming, so they're able to come out right before that. But yeah, they're able to come up quite a bit. My wife's always with me, but yeah, to get the whole fam, it's pretty cool.
That's Dixon.
What does it mean to you to be able to, have them watch you at like different places and kind of be part of the experience with you?
Growing up in the clubhouse, it's kind of how it was, but to be able to bring Reed, who's 10 and didn't really get to experience it, and have him be able to come out in the field and some of the guys take him out in the outfield, it's pretty cool for me to see. And it's awesome to be able to have him here.
Must be kind of a weird flip, having grown up in the clubhouse to now be the one leading people there.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit different, but I mean, it's awesome. The game of baseball is very special to my family, and to be able to share that with them and to be able to have them here, it's really cool.
Can you talk a little bit about when you got called up and
Say again?
when you got called up, can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit unfortunate, but to be able to come down here and kind of relax and work on things, to be able to go back up there and compete at a high level and help impact the team is kind of the way that I'm looking at it. I mean, obviously this isn't where I want to be. I want to be in the big leagues, but just trying to be present and where my feet are and enjoy these guys. We have a great clubhouse, so it's not easy to come back, but it's easy to come back to a group of guys that some of them have experience with that, and just to be able to talk to them and lean on them. But everything's part of a plan. I'm just trying to be present and get better every day.
What exactly are you working on per se?
Yeah, some just little adjustments. I didn't think I was too far off in the big leagues. Just little things here and there. Just trying to get back to what I was doing during spring training. Because in spring training, I was really successful against a lot of really good pitching and a lot of really good big league arms, and just trying to simplify it. I mean, everything kind of sped up on me a little bit once I got up to the big leagues, but just trying to relax and get back to what I was doing during spring training.
Adjustments aside, what was the biggest thing that you took away from that experience?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, learning how to handle failure at an extremely high rate. I think I did a pretty good job of handling myself with everything that was going on. But yeah, the experience of going whatever I did and just learning from it and coming down here and being able to just play baseball. And I'm excited to be able to get back up there, hopefully sooner than later, and use that experience to help maybe kickstart a great rest of the year.
How do you think you've evolved over the last, say, since spring training, just as an overall hitter? As what's that process been like for you? Yeah,
I mean, I felt really good in spring training and going into the beginning of the year, and then obviously had a little bit of a down stretch. So just trying to build back up a little bit and get my confidence up. Obviously, had a good swing yesterday and a few misses that were positive, even though they're outs. So just trying to reframe that is I mean, it's hard. Baseball is really hard, and just being able to adjust fast and find the positives in each and every bat.
You obviously have go ahead.
You mentioned there's a lot of really great people in this clubhouse. Has there been anyone in particular that you leaned on or has helped you?
I mean, honestly, all of them. I mean, Kyle Stowers was a really good one who just got called back up, but just kind of talking to him, and I mean, he's a really, really good guy, and I'm very, very excited for him to be able to have that opportunity. And, I mean, Heston Kierstad's another one that he's been through a lot. People don't really know about, but just kind of watching them day in and day out and how they handle themselves and handle failure, it's really cool to be a part of this clubhouse.
have to imagine it's nice to go through a lot of this for the first time with a lot of other young players.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, guys like Kauser, who kind of went through the same thing that I did. It's really cool. We have a really good group of guys, even in the big leagues that aren't here. It's a very young team, and guys get along, so it makes it a whole lot easier to be able to come to the ballpark.
You have a good last name for baseball or anything. Did you notice the holiday music playing? Is that something that happens at every ballpark?
Oh, yeah. Pretty much every ballpark that has a sense of humor. So it's fun to be able to come to play. And I'd known Hickey from playing against him last year, and then kind of have some mutual friends. So he was giving me a little bit of a hard time about all the songs that I think I'm going to use this one. So it's definitely funny, and it's something that I do notice.
You spread a little cheer with your 422-foot home run yesterday. So
yeah. So that was nice. Yeah, try to do that again today.
You had an opportunity, you made your major league debut at Fenway Park. You also were able to play out in Baltimore. What was just those two moments like, be able to not only just obviously at Fenway, but then in front of the home crowd in Baltimore?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. I mean, obviously something that I'll never forget. Going up to play in Fenway and Boston fans cheering for you. And so it was a really cool experience. And then being able to go home and get my first hit in Baltimore and in a game that was pretty important and in a spot that helped the team win. It was definitely easily something that I'll remember for the rest of my life.
Obviously, you had your dad here and someone you can lean on. How much do you go to him for support or advice? Or obviously, he knows your swing probably best. So you guys like taking hacks from the offseason. So how much do you lean on your dad for baseball?
I mean, quite often, especially right now, trying to get back up to the big leagues. I'm someone that understands the swing about as well as anybody, and being able to talk to him, and that's who I hit with for the rest, or for my whole life so far, and a lot during the off season. So to be able to just talk to him and kind of try to help me get back to what I was doing, it's very helpful.
Who's got the best swing right now? Reed, Ethan, you, or your dad?
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, Ethan's pretty good. I'd like to think that I have the best swing since I'm playing at a high level, but I mean, Ethan he's a really, really good player, and it'll be interesting to see what happens here in about a year.
You seem to take a lot of pride in your defense at second base. Where did you learn how to play there?
It's kind of a new thing for me to play second base for the majority of the week, but just taking a lot of time during spring training to work with Manzo, who's the infield coach in the big leagues, and Tim John, who's the coordinator, just kind of leaning on them. The fact that they know more than me at second base, just trying to pick pieces from them and try to elevate my game, because if you can play defense in the big leagues, you can stick around. So that's my goal. I'm going to be able to help the team win on defense, and it's been fun to learn over there.
So you were working out in the off season with a guy who's got a pretty big name in the Red Sox system, Roman Anthony. What was it like, I guess, with you guys pushing each other this off season?
Yeah, Roman's the best. One of my buddies goes to Oklahoma State, and him and Roman are good friends as well. So he's able to come up and stay with us for a few weeks. And I mean, he's an unbelievable player, and to be able to have them come up to Oklahoma and train and kind of push each other, it's a whole lot of fun.